Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive. The new Formula One season is here and it promises to be the most exciting that we've seen in recent memory. Sahara Force India has had a low-key, quiet build-up to the year and it's done pretty well in the pre-season testing, and now it's going to battle it out for the 5th spot in the Constructors' Championship. Sandeep Srikanth catches up with Sahara Force India's drivers as they head off to Melbourne for the season opener.
After a quiet start, Force India's 2011 Formula One season was all about consolidation. There were no eye-popping results, just strong and consistent point finishes en route to 6th place in the Constructors' Championship. In fact, other than the Sahara Group's entry at the end of the year, the other big talking point for the team was the strong performance of its rookie driver, Paul di Resta. And the Scotsman is looking to build on that performance in 2012.
Certainly the feeling about the team is very positive at the moment. Everybody, I think, still on a high from what they achieved last year. I think we punched way above our weight in terms of how we approached it. Through the winter, we got through all our testing objectives. Melbourne will be the true teller where the performance is. But I think as a baseline car, with the tools we have, we're just about maximising what we can achieve.
Lotus are very clear that they're looking to make the jump up. The other midfield runners, Toro Rosso, Williams, Sauber, all promise to be much stronger this year. What do you think of the competition this year, and will Force India make it to 5th in the Constructors, which is your goal for this season?
I think it's definitely in our sights, and it's a target we've set ourselves to achieve. Whether we can achieve that is unknown. I think to maintain 6th as a constructor is going to be quite a challenge for a team like ours at the moment. To undertake 5th, you're going to have to overtake a team which has been world champion in the near history. So certainly, if we can have a good start to the year, there's no reason why our development process could continue where it was last year.
How does your approach change this year with 1 year in F1 and racing under your belt? How do you approach a race weekend differently, better?
Your whole feeling becomes naturally more relaxed. I think you become a bit more confident. You understand each circuit, what you have to achieve at each circuit, what you need from the car to be fast. Even to the point of my fitness, my training, the way I manage my life now is easier second year round. All you've got to do is make the benefits for that pay on the track, and that's where I'll be trying to do my best job.
6 world champions on the grid, probably the best drivers field we've seen in years in Formula One. Are you excited about getting on the blocks in Melbourne next week?
Definitely. There's obviously 6 world championships there, as you said, but at the same point, they're all competition. There's not going to make any difference. You want to beat them all.
After a quiet off-season working on the new car, Sahara Force India overcame some reliability issues to put in strong performances in pre-season testing. The car looking good in the hands of both di Resta and the team's new full-time race driver, Nico Hülkenberg. The German, having spent the 2011 season on the sidelines in a testing role with Force India, despite his eye-catching performance for Williams at the 2010 season finale in Brazil. Now back behind the wheel, the Hulk is looking to make up for lost time.
I'm a passionate racer. I love motor racing. I love Formula One, the competition. So to lose the race was a big hit, big disappointment. Definitely, no question. But then I couldn't let myself down. Just all the time I had to look forward. Luckily, Sahara Force India picked me up at the time, giving me the chance to run the car on a Friday morning. That way I could show them my skills, my talent, trying to impress them. And in hindsight, you can say now it's worked out. So here I am back.
How much has changed in just the cars and the way they drive in the time that you've been away from racing since 2010 to the new 2012 spec cars? Has it made you change the way you drive the car?
Not really, to be honest. It's still a Formula One car at the end of the day. Obviously, we have DRS now. We have Curse. We didn't have that 2010. We have Pirelli, different tires, but the way you drive, the way you turn in, go on throttle, all that is very similar. There's the minor changes, how you apply curves or use the DRS, but you get to grips with that pretty quickly. But the basic, driving instructions, if you like, is the same.
Last year, the big technical buzz was around exhaust blowing and engine maps and all of that. Yeah. What do you think will be the big technical innovation that we'll be talking about after Melbourne and through this year, other than the ugly noses? We're coming to grips with that.
Yeah, I think we've got used to that already, haven't we? I think, and on our car, the nose doesn't look too bad. I think we have one of the prettier noses from the ugly ones, if you like. So yeah, we'll get used to that, no problem. I think technically, yeah, there's a bit of excitement and speculations about the blown floor coming back again. Obviously, we have hundreds of engineers sitting in all the factories from all the teams, trying to find ways to gain us some downforce back. And I think there's teams out there already which are doing a similar diffuser blowing style to how they've done it last year. So will be interesting to see where the development curve is going again. But yeah.
2012 promises to be one of the most competitive and exciting F1 seasons in history. What are your goals for 2012? Where do you want to be at the end of the year?
Well, as a team, we want to finish 5th in the Constructors' World Championship, which is achievable and possible for us, but we have to really stretch ourselves and make the most out of our chances. And for myself, I want to establish myself in Formula One and also enjoy Formula One, enjoy being back on the grid and just do some racing again.
And it would be nice to be on a podium as well.
That would be a dream come true.
Thank you so much, Nico, and the best of luck for the Australian Grand Prix.
Thank you.